What's happening? Motherfucking whip. Getting lit. One thing I want to remind y'all, everything ain't about stops. Sometimes you just be chilling. You know what I'm saying? Right now I'm chilling. Stops ain't on my mind. I already made my money. I said that boy never drive. I was just driving all yesterday. I dropped the top. Driving. Like literally 2 days ago. My thing is, what? I'm a grown ass man. Now I said, like, nigga, shit. Whatever I do is what I do.
So don't ask the princess.
Shit, I don't give a damn what these niggas used to. Fuck them. I'm gonna do me. And they go mind their goddamn business. Shit. And they just saying shit. One nigga said, I just ate 100% dark chocolate. Is that good? Hey, these niggas high as fuck. I got a high ass audience. Somebody said, how important is marriage? I mean, to be honest, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. Marriage is like people say, a business partnership too. It's a partnership. Especially today. Like, I believe, like, that's what marriage is for the most part. It's love too. You gotta be best friends with the person and shit, but I think it comes with a combination of being, the person gotta be your best friend and your business partner for it to work. But not necessarily business partner. Somebody who just helping your emotions stay up. A man don't like to fall off. A man like to stay high. So if a woman can keep you high or assist with you keeping high, then she's significant. Somebody said WrestleMania in Las Vegas this year. Absolutely not. Wrestling is lame as a motherfucker. There's 2 things my kids aren't watching. That's wrestling and anime. I'ma wait till they gonna have to become like adults to watch that shit, so they can see it. Cause I don't want them to grow up weird. Yeah, I ain't finna have my kid goddamn being weird with chapped lips and shit, crusty ass lips. Them type niggas running around with crusty lips. Don't want no pussy. Don't want to get no money either. Yeah, hell nah. My son might think he's slow by default watching that shit. hey, bro. Hey, my son might goddamn just look. That shit'll make you lose brain cells. Shit. That nigga gonna be weird as hell watching wrestling and anime. Hell yeah. Somebody said, I watch anime and I just made 2K withdrawal. Yeah, you do. But the rest of them niggas live in the basement. Then he gonna think he weird, wearing makeup and shit. Like, I used to watch people who just used to watch their demeanor, and they'll be like this. And they always making like grunt sounds, like and they always got their head down like this, cause they think they eyebrows, they think they anime. So the niggas make their eyebrows do this, and they always Man, that shit, hell nah, my son ain't finna be slow. Goddamn. Yeah, they be deep in that shit. You're not supposed to believe in a cartoon that much. I'm just gonna keep it 1,000 with you, bro. The reason why they'll always be considered kind of weird because they believe too much in a cartoon. I went to Tokyo. I have never seen in my life that amount of people who believe in a cartoon. I've never seen it. Like, I was actually amazed. I was like, bro, these motherfuckers really believe in this shit. Like, bro, I was sitting there like watching the zoo or some shit. It was like watching animals. Hey man, let me chill, bro. But I was in that bitch like a nigga from behind the glass in the zoo. Just like, what the fuck? Like, these folk really cheering on some cartoons. Like, dead ass, like, for real. You supposed to be worried about some real life shit, bro. think America go hard for anime. Nobody go harder than Japanese people in Tokyo. I ain't never seen nothing like that. I've never seen a city where the theme was anime. Like, the theme in Tokyo is anime. Like, even grown ass men, like, hey, we were just sitting there roasting. We was like, bro, that's a grown ass man, bro. Like, I was like, bro, that's a grown ass man dancing to some cartoons, bro. Grown ass man. Hey, man, let me chill, man.
It was a shooting yesterday.
Yeah, that shit was like watching Animal Planet. Yeah, you'd be surprised what people are into on the low. Shit, I like, for instance, like, there's a porn category where niggas eat shit. Like, I didn't know, like, it's a cult of people who eat shit. Like, the 2 girls in 1 cup, I remember that shit when I was growing up. And then I was like, hold on, like, it's like a real, like, this shit for real? Like real life humans eat human shit? And, like, it turns them on? So, yeah, there's some weird shit out here, man. It's 8 billion people, so you just gonna see some weird shit. Flag on the play being open to anything once. Nah, I ain't on that. There's certain shit, there's just certain stuff, I just leave it to the person. I ain't the type of person who kind of like open-minded. Am I kind of closed-minded? Maybe. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I close my mind to a lot of shit. I like anime though. I like Death Note, but I watched anime when I turned 21. And I'm so glad I did. I'm so glad I did participate in Dragon Ball Z, all that shit at a young age. I'd probably be a weird ass nigga by now. I ain't even gonna care. I'm kind of glad I didn't. I don't think anime shit. I'm gonna let my son watch. And then too, I tried to watch cartoons with my children. Like, the cartoons today give me a fucking headache. Like, it be feeling like it's lagging, and then everything is 3D. Like, you know how you grew up watching 2D cartoons, like SpongeBob, Cat Dog, Kids Next Door, like look like drawings. Now cartoons like look like some computer shit. I tried to watch cartoons with my children, I couldn't do it. I was getting a headache. I was like, bro, I can't keep watching this. I ain't even gonna lie, I can't watch the new cartoons. All that 3D shit, it's too much for me. Yeah, that shit gon', I was like, look, son, we're gonna have to turn on some Cat Dog, some Johnny Bravo, some goddamn Kids Next Door. We gotta turn on some real shit, or I can't watch this. Some SpongeBob, but the old SpongeBob. The new SpongeBob is 3D. Did you know that? The new SpongeBob is 3D. I'm like, what the hell are they doing? Power Ranger. I ain't really into that Power Ranger. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't into that. That's another one that's gonna make you kind of, I don't want my son to dive too deep in it. The moment I see my son like liking cartoons a little too much, that's when I'm gonna pull back. Like, let's go play some football, son. Let's get back to reality. Let's look at real life. I enjoy playing outside more than I did watching cartoons as a kid. Like, I was like, if I had to explain what type of kid I was, have you ever seen the movie Goonies? Like, that kid who was just outside all damn day. I'm talking about, like, no wonder we was kind of skinny down south. Cause like, we didn't stop to go home and eat. I used to think of that, like, we used to survive off the candy lady. Nigga, my motherfucking, I was like, why was I so skinny? Oh yeah, my lunch was a chips and a hug juice. Every day. My ass outside, all my socks was green. Cause I was playing outside, playing for lunch. The only time I would go, the only food I would eat is maybe breakfast. I eat a bowl of cereal, and then for lunch, chips and a hug juice, and maybe some Nihilators. And then I goddamn burn that shit off playing football. Somebody said, you can't play outside in LA. Shit, in Georgia you could. I'm glad I ain't live in LA. Cause in South Carolina and in Georgia, you could play outside. I'm pretty sure in Florida you could too. In LA, you right. You goddamn, you people weird as hell there. Y'all cool though. I went there. Y'all cool. I like the culture. You know, y'all do a lot of crip walking, blood walking. Got a very gang culture. Even when you hear the song Not Like Us, you just see people throwing up gang signs and doing Crips and blood walks. They kind of do a variation of both. So yeah, California song different, but it is what it is. I ain't really play Call of Duty. See, I was this is how you know what type of nigga I am. I've never been a trend follower. I played Battlefield. That should tell you what type of teenager I was. And while everybody was playing Call of Duty, I went against the grain and started playing Battlefield. It's like anything y'all did, I did the opposite. I always did like the shit I felt was like, oh, y'all think that cool? Man, I'm going, this shit over here cooler. I was that type of guy. I never fell into the trends. I thought Battlefield was better than Call of Duty. I played both and I was like, this Battlefield shit fire. I'm talking about Battlefield Bad Company 2, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4. After Battlefield 4, I stopped playing video games. That was the last video game I played. Yeah, Battlefield was way better than Call of Duty. And real niggas know that. Even Call of Duty niggas knew that. That zombie shit was trash. Ain't nothing better than some real life war shit. Call of Duty looked like some video game war, like Halo. Bunch of jumping around, flying shit. That shit don't happen in real life. Battlefield was kind of real life simulated, so I loved it. Like the stuff that was in Call of Duty 360, no scoping, all that crazy shit. The mechanics were just too fake for me. That's why I cleaned the Battlefield, because I was kind of like a realist my whole life. Yeah, I had a time video game with life. Apex Legends. Yeah, I don't play video games no more. I'm gonna play video games when I get older though. Right now I can't do that. It's gonna take too much time. Cause I'm like an addict. Like if I smoke weed, I'm gonna smoke a lot of weed. If I play video games, I'm gonna play a lot of it. Whatever I do, I indulge in it. So I be careful with what I do. Cause I'm a real addict. That's why I'm addicted to getting money. You see how I indulge? I'm always live. I'm always trying to get some money. Anything I do, I become an addict. That's why I stay away from stuff. But now, even with weed, I don't smoke weed because I don't smoke too much of it. I do it in moderation. That's why I don't play video games. I already know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be on that shit all day. Goddamn. Yeah, I'm hyper focused on whatever I do. Now I'm kind of disciplined. I could play the video game and be like, pull back. But when I was growing up, addict. How do you picture yourself in those upcoming 10 years? Shit, goddamn, watching my kids, bro. What my kids is. Watching my kids become teenagers. Preparing my son for, my son to be 15 and my daughter will be 13 or 12. That's all I'm really worried about, bro. My daughter will be 12, my son will be 15. That's what I see myself doing in 10 years. Being heavily involved in my children's life. Making sure my son prepared to be a man and making sure my daughter prepared to be a woman. That would be my biggest thing I'm doing in 10 years. And then the rest is just traveling, continuing to travel, and continuing to get money. That shit just life. Like, I'm already, people be like, what you gonna do? I'm like, shit, just big shit, But raising my kids is the biggest goal for me. Making sure my son can survive on his own. If I don't accomplish shit. Like, I talked to an OG today. He said his son dropped out of college to start a business. I said, that's even better. I'm going to let my son go to college, but he can drop out in 2 years. He might make all his money in college. I'm like, son, I'm going to teach you a lot of skills. I'm going to teach you how to cut hair. I'm going to teach you how to trade. I'm going to teach you every skill I know. I'm going to teach you how to market yourself. I'm going to teach you how to stand up to other men. Like, if there's a conflict, like, son, you go there and tell that nigga that. That's what daddy did. You tell buddy stop playing. See, you get what I'm saying? That's how it is as a man, shit like